Good morning, class. I hope you all are doing well and enjoying your studies also. So, here we have completed our lesson number 4, that is your organization, right? So, here we are going to see some MCQs of lesson number 4 from textual. So, let us see. So, when more than one person is working towards the achievement of common goal, the structure so formed is called organization. What is the possible from the following due to departmentation of work? Obviously, specialization. Which organization is called army organization, linear organization, departmental organization, linear organization? In which type of organization work is given more importance than department? Functional organization. So these are your MCQs of your textbook. Let us see other. So okay. The network framed naturally by human relations is called informal. A person who is bottom level and receives order is called anyone at bottom level. Superior नहीं कहा जाएगा, project manager भी नहीं होगा and officer भी नहीं होगा. So it goes to subordinate. Organization framed with a mixture of project and general structure. So the matrix organization is only two organization that is having two structure, general structure and project based structure. That is your matrix organization. What is it called where authority is centrally delegated at higher management level, right? So right, so what is called where authority is centrally delegated at higher level management? So when it is with higher level management, remember government organization, so centralization. From the following, what should be implemented to prepare future manager? To prepare future manager, you need to give them certain tasks, right? So decentralization. What cannot be delegated from the following? What cannot be delegated? Responsibility can be delegated, conferment of authority can be delegated, but accountability cannot be delegated. So these are 10 questions related to your, what we say, MCQs, textual MCQs. Never neglect them. Now let us see. All the 1 mark questions are to be written by you. What is organization given in that textbook? What is delegation of authority? I had made you underline. What is informal organization? I made you underline. What is matrix organization? I made you underline. What is responsibility? That is also there in your book. Then also I'll see to it what is responsibility. Wait. I'll give you screenshot of this. And what is accountability? Everything is a 1 mark question. Yes? Is it clear? These are very short answers. And organizing is the body and planning is the soul of business. 2 mark question. So your answer should start like this. Organizing is with inverted commas only. Organizing is the body and planning is the soul of business, inverted comma. And then statement, whatever the answers you are writing, whatever the lines, then your statement will go. Underline the main points. Is it clear? Then it's a 2 mark question, no introduction and meaning, right? So in distribution of authority and responsibility is the base of an organizational structure. So that is also to be explained. So first of all, you will write the heading. I'm again repeating, heading is not written answer. I'm not going to give a single mark. Formal and informal organization are complementary to each other. That I had made you underline and I had said you. Informal organization is the shadow of formal organization. What are limitations of matrix organization? That is also to be written. Right? When is decentralization possible? A very short answer and very smart answer: when the units are of big size, when the secrecy is not to be maintained. Remember, in the same way, when is centralization is possible? When the small size is there, secrecy can be maintained. Secrecy needs to be maintained. Remember, I had said it. So this was a 2-mark question. Now, here comes your 3-mark question. Describe characteristics of informal organization. We have characteristics of informal organization. Write functional organization with its formation. So we had practice also. Many of the students has given me linear organization. So this is formal organization. Write a note on matrix organization. 3-mark question, meaning and introduction of linear matrix organization. Then formation of matrix organization, structure, diagram, and suitable for and conclusion. In describe characteristics also, meaning and introduction of informal organization. Characteristics in 3-mark questions, no listing is required. You can directly write with the what you say points, right? And then conclusion, and then explain the elements of delegation of authority. When the elements of delegation of authority are asked, then it comes with the 3 tripod. Is it clear? Elements of delegation of authority has 3 tripod. Remember, one was, which is that, come on say, assignment of responsibility. Second is conferment of authority. Third is creation of accountability. Right? So that is your elements of delegation of authority. Importance of decentralization is different. Many of the students get confused in these answers, so please pay attention over here. So I'm giving you one task to all of the students. We are completing our lesson number 4. So means we had done 2 chapters related to functions of management, that is planning and organizing. So first of all, I'm writing over your date of submission of your so okay, submission submission on 6th August 2020 between 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. on my email ID. So this is your submission. I had clearly mentioned on 6th August 2020 between 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. So I don't want any PDF on my WhatsApp number. I'm clearly mentioning it, and you mention your roll number, class, and name. Is it clear? So this is to be written in your book, roll number, class and name. In 5 mark question, okay. So many of the questions are, the students are asking me, teacher क्या हमको पूरा पूरा लिखना है? बेटा ये आपकी चॉइस है, आपको प्रैक्टिस करनी है तो पूरा लिखिए, प्रैक्टिस नहीं करनी है क्योंकि तो आप खाली मीनिंग इंट्रोडक्शन लिस्ट बना दीजिए और कंक्लूजन लिख दीजिए. आई एम टोटली लिविंग अपॉन ऑल ऑफ यू चिल्ड्रन, बट as per my knowledge and as per your situation, as you all are not writing, so practice it in writing form. One time होता है तो आपको आइडिया, आपका स्पीड धीरे धीरे बढ़ता जाएगा. Then 5 mark question, explain the types of organization. So here your answer in 5 mark question goes like this, meaning an introduction of organization. Then types of organization are, first listing is to be given. ABC भी नहीं बोलो, star. You will write like this. See, I am showing you. Oh, star का है. Okay, I have to use this. Suppose you are using like this arrow. So your arrow is there. Then you will write over here what you are going to write. Okay, suppose your is, as I said, types of planning are. Then I'm not writing name, number, standing. Sorry, I was writing about planning. So linear organization. And second one, that goes to your functional organization. Is it clear? Then third one, formal organization, informal organization, matrix organization. All these you will write, but no numbering. You can see I had not written number. And finally, the listing is done. Then you are going to explain each and every organization with your common sense. टीचर मैं इसमें क्या लिखूं, इसमें क्या नहीं लिखूं, अपना कॉमन सेंस यूज करिए कि मुझे ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के बारे में बताना है. अगर कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स है उनके अलग अलग तो उनकी नॉर्मल कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स को बता दीजिए पॉइंट वाइज, और अगर उनकी फॉर्मेशन है तो थोड़े फॉर्मेशन को. राइट अगर सारे पूछे हैं तो, अगर कोई पर्टिकुलर पूछा है तो पूरा डिटेल में आंसर जाएगा. I hope you all are clear about what I am trying to say. So steps of the process of organization, same is the with the scientific process of organization, same answer will come. Explain the characteristics of organizing, describe the importance of decentralization, remember, and see, describe the importance of delegation of authority. Both the answers are different. Here the word importance of this is importance of decentralization. Is it clear? Right, so this is importance of decentralization is different, and importance of delegation of authority is different. I'm saying again, importance of decentralization is different and importance of delegation of authority is different. So I hope I'm clear what I want in my book. Right? So many of you are asking queries. This time I had taken time. So I had said I had planned something. And what is my plan? Like your submission is on 6th. So on 7th, let us have some writing of organization. Right? So learn it, and I am going to ask you certain questions. Like my questions will be I'm doing tick marks on these questions. These all 3-mark questions. Is it clear? These are to be written. Right? These 4 questions I am giving, and you will join me online. Just remind me. So those who are interested, please give your confirmation, but confirmation should be given on 5th of August. So on that day only I'll add you, those who are interested. So we'll have online communication, and these are the 4 topics you are going to study and practicing, and I'm going to give you only 10 minutes each. How much? 10 minutes for each answer, and we are going to write this time 2 answers, and I don't want any answers written before. Is it clear to everyone? So okay, this time I want to share something with you. Right. So what is the thing? As we had completed 4 chapters, no need to run in. So this is up to you. How do you like the concept of your studies related, your topic? Anyone is having any doubt? Teacher, I'm not getting this point. Teacher, uh, anything is to be explained. You just can personally contact me. So another thing I want to share with you. There is one story related to, if you have heard about Swami Vivekanand, right? If most of you would have heard in schools, in many of the government offices, or many of the places, you would have seen his picture is available over there. Why I am taking this story, students? See, you all are 12th standard students, and your most important task for this time is to study only. So I'm sharing a story with you. He was the person that has given India new reign, like new identification because of his knowledge and because of his presence of mind. Right. So I'm sharing an incident with you. He was in America for some presentation of his research and all that. He was a very good speaker also. So what is that? He was a speaker, so he was there for sharing his notes and all that in America. So he was one day walking in a garden, and he saw some of the American students practicing of shooting. Right, shooting. You would have seen that you need practice on it. So they were shooting on, if I remember particular, because I had read that through that story, and this story, if I remember it, they were shooting on shells or eggs or suppose any of the things they were shooting. But Swami Vivekananda was constantly watching them. Then, as per curiosity, a knowledgeable person always have curiosity. Always remember that. ये ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है, ये क्या कर रहे हैं, ये क्यों कर रहे हैं, ये सवाल पूछने वाले लोग पागल लगते हैं, पर जो नॉलेज गेन करना चाहते हैं उनके ही दिमाग में सवाल भी आता है. तो he said, what you all are doing? They said we are practicing for shooting, and they said can I try one time? Then as they were in a he was in a proper Hinduism dressing, like our Sanatan Dharma. Everyone has their dharma, that is Jains have their own dressings, Muslims there have their own dressing. So Hindus also have Kesariya Sanatan Dharma. So he was in that dressing. The students had seen to him like this from top to bottom. Is he going to show us shooting? Then he said, let me try. So as per prank, he's not going to do, he don't know anything, he's just making fool of us, let us have fun with him. So they said, okay, 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 you can do. Then he took the gun from them and he just shot it directly on the center. So bullseye, in आपकी भाषा में बोले तो bullseye, hit at the center. The target was shooting. So, and all the three students of 5 students were there, and each and every one. So how he was, if you had seen, my vision was like this. He had totally concentrated on his target. So students, now they respected him. Now they forget about his dressing, they forget that he was an Indian, he was not in a proper dressing. So the students say, sir, we are practicing since morning and we are not able to achieve. And he gave a befitting reply. We Indians. He didn't say we Hindus or I. He said we Indians have one speciality. When we do one thing, we just have focus on that thing only. And you people, so he didn't mean about that particular student, he meant about all the total Americans, right? You people, when you are doing one thing, in your mind there are a lot of things. So we have concentration on one and one only thing. Whatever the task we had taken in hand, we just focus on that task and complete it. We are not diverting our each other. So this was the statement given by him, and the students were clearly saying, whenever you are doing anything, if you are a sports person, if you are a student, if you are active in anything, when you are, take example, some of the students like drawing, and their drawings are done by them. If you are having 2 or 3 thoughts in your mind, drawings will not be as attractive as what it should be. The reason is your concentration is less. So the moral of the story is that previously our Indian people used to have concentration a lot. It is true, because all of them were studying together and there were no, what we say, such kind of groupism and everything that we are seeing right now, hatred on the name of liberalism or anything, right? So let it be what is going on, that is apart. But people, either he is a Muslim, you can see of Abdul Kalam, either he is a Christian or he is a Hindu or a Jain or a Sikh. Everyone has their own potential, and their main target was whatever they were doing, they had concentration. So the moral of the story is that concentrate whatever the task you are doing, just focus on concentration. If you are studying at a time, just have mind on concentration. Don't think अभी मेरे WhatsApp पे क्या आया होगा, मेरे FB पे क्या आया होगा. So it will divert you. But when you are having total concentration on your studies, you will gain knowledge. So I'm stopping over here. If you like the story, then thumbs up. If you don't like the story, then thumbs down. And choice is yours. So let us hope we have completed lesson number 4. So in the next lecture, I'm starting with lesson number 5, and I had given you enough time to write lesson number 4. Right, before that, you complete it so we can start with lesson number 5. Till then, take care. Bye bye.